Have you experienced this? That you tell yourself that when you will go out on the stage, you will feel confident and in full control? Have you ever experienced that you tell yourself that when I will go in front of my boss or the customer or the client, I will speak very clearly, point wise point, without messing up everything? Have you experienced that? That after telling yourself constantly that I will behave this way or that way, you end up doing exactly opposite. What does it mean? It means that you don't have good relationship with your mind. So if you really want to build that good relationship with your mind, so that if you say something or if you command your mind, it listen to you, then you should watch this video, right? And why it is important to have good relationship with the mind? Because when we want to have good relationship with the people around us, it's very important for us to basically plan our action, plan our behavior in such a way that the image we want to demonstrate in front of the people, we can demonstrate exactly the same. But if we don't have good rapport with our mind, it may end up, we may end up doing something else. Sometimes we feel that we really don't have control. We want to behave in certain way, but we don't have control over it. So let's understand what does it mean. And when we talk about the self, we made up of two components. One is mind and the other is body. And in most of the situation, it has been observed and experienced that mind most of the time commands the body. And how does it work? Mind and body, right? You need to really understand this if you really want to understand that why you don't have good relationship with your mind and why your mind doesn't listen to you. So mind and body, between these two components, there is one more third component which we generally don't talk about, and that is we generally talk about that component when we are dead. I'm talking about that energy that keeping us alive. We may call it the soul or the self. So mind, body, and in between these two components, you, your soul, yourself is the master. So as I said, how it works, let's understand. For example, so here's the mind getting the information from the surrounding through the senses, generating the specific feeling and thought, and commanding the body to actually transfer that thought feeling into an action. Correct? For anger, beat someone, throw something, so that you can vent out that anger. It's a natural default reaction, right? And when I talk about the action, there are two kind of action. One is internal, that's happening inside you in terms of releasing those chemicals or those hormones that gets activated. Internal action, you cannot control that action, by the way. What you can control is the external action which is visible by other. And in relationship, those are the action only. Basis on those action, people judge us whether we are good or not good, whether we are good human being, whether we are kind person, whether we are calm, composed, or whether we're a good husband, a good son. All those things that we do, which is visible to the people. So you have control over external action. But what is happening right now is whenever our mind gets that information and that feeling and thoughts get generated, internal reaction happen, right? But our mind skip us, the center thing, skip us and give command to body to do something. Getting? Feeling generated, thought generated, skipped you, yourself. Mind has skipped you and given the command directly to the body, your hand, your leg, your voice, your speak. When you speak, that you use your tongue, right? That sound that generate in your throat, right? You speak sometimes something very bad just because of that feeling, right? So it is keeping you. and you're sitting idle there like, I can't do anything about it, right? It is keeping you every day when you don't have control over your hand, when you don't have control what you speak, when you don't have control on your feet, when you are nervous, when you don't have control over speed of your speaking. It's keeping you every day not listening to you, right? Now, let me share some of the example here, right? And why this happens, right? So as I said, every act, every thought and feeling generated as a default action attached to it, right? What you need to do, I will tell you in a while, so that your mind does not trigger that default action, because you want something else to happen, right? You don't want all those default action to happen in your life, so that otherwise you will not be able to build any relationship with anyone, right? So what you need to do is